Be prepared for highly offensive language throughout, adult and sexual themes, and possible flashing images. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the least popular housemate of them all? Tonight you gave our resident Snow White, Chloe, the boot, and she's become your second evictee. She's going to be joining me to reflect on her time in the house, but will she like what she sees? It's time for Celebrity Big Brothers. Bit on the side! Big up to everyone watching tonight across the UK, especially everyone in Slough. It's actually Slough, Kirsty. It's Slough. Sending all the love to Slough tonight. You guys sent Chloe back to reality with a bang as she became the second evictee of the series. She is currently on the way down to the Bot studio. I'm going to have a nice little chit-chat, chin-wag, natter, powwow, whatever you want to call it. And you can guarantee it is going to be a juicy one tonight. But it won't be as juicy as my scalding, boiling tea later on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. I'm going to be opening the doors of my very own tea room in another edition of Spill the Tea. There it is. Oh, it's the term officially defined on Wikipedia as to disclose information, especially of a sensitive nature. Just ask a drag queen.
She's been TV gold tonight.
Let's hope. But before that, it is time to introduce my Tuesday night panel. First up is the dishy doctor from Daytime who's trading his stethoscope for sequins and some shockingly tight trousers. He scrubs up lovely. It's Dr. Rand! Next up, she's usually found running around Holby A&E and was a bit of a casualty on the Strictly Dance floor. And, I'll own up as well. Most recently, she cheated her way through the weakest link alongside yours truly. It's Chizzy Agdolu! And to complete my medically themed panel tonight, someone who's perfect to call in any emergency. And that's exactly what we did about an hour ago when someone dropped out. It's Paul Denan! I'm joking! We love him! Right, let's crack straight on with this show, Chizzy. Chloe's gone. That's the end of that story.
Yes, good.
You're happy?
Yes! Sorry, no offence to Chloe, because I'm sure she's a lovely girl, but, you know, she was boring. There was nothing going on there, you know, really nothing going on. It's like, it's so vacant.
Well, she was nominated, mainly. She's still doing it. She's still doing it.
Bless her. I'm sure she's lovely, and she's about to come down the stairs, and you know, I'll be
and you'll
really
change
nice.
the tune
yeah,
and be really nice.
She was boring.
You thought she was boring. She was actually nominated though, mainly because of being a very messy housemate. But Ranj, was it the relationship with Jermaine, do you think, that just sealed her fate with the public?
Absolutely, but I do feel sorry for her though. She got played.
Do you know what? I
played.
didn't feel sorry for her because we were very confused whether they knew that he was married or not. But tonight in her interview, I did feel for her.
Yeah, I did feel for her, but on some level, she knew that he was with someone in some capacity. But I just don't think she realises she's even on a show.
Let's go back to Jermaine Paul. Because I know you've got a lot to say. The word banter has been used so much in the last few days, it's making me feel ill.
Yeah,
but Jermaine did say it was just all banter. We just heard in the interview there as well, she said, he just pulled me quickly into the bathroom and went, play it down. What are you making of that?
Yeah, I mean, that's not cool, is it? I mean, play it down. In other words, you know, don't make it worse for my family, my wife.
Yeah.
And the fact
Well, he didn't say wife, I guarantee that.
Well, he didn't say wife.
No!
Exactly, and banter's bollocks. It's not, I hate that word because the fact is the truth, and, you know, he fucked
Facts
up.
are facts.
I'm surprised before she left, he didn't, like, hold her down and say, sign this non-disclosure agreement. Do you know what I mean?
With an eyeliner in a makeup compact.
Here's one I questioned earlier.
Yeah. No, well, I'm still shocked. I mean, I am shocked that Jermaine is married. I mean, like, the housemates, we weren't aware. Natalie said she thought he was married, but he hadn't told them. We didn't see last night. We didn't know if the housemates knew. Do you know who didn't know? This guy. Take a look.
Jermaine Pennant, English player. I didn't know he was married.
He in from our local kebabbery. Didn't even know he was married. He loves it. Honestly, Bournemouth's finest. He loves the show. Chizzy, Jermaine, on a serious note, you love him, do you? He's our favourite.
I want to go and get a kebab from him.
Go! They're lovely. We love him. Jermaine said his wife would be okay with everything. Laying on that bench last night in the garden. Now...
Do you know why? She don't exist.
Right, she does. She was sat here on launch night, right in that scene. Sat here. She exists. She is real. Surely we've got a feel for this woman. Like, what is playing out on the telly?
I mean, she's basically the UK Melania, really, isn't she? We're sitting there going, she probably wants to escape, but she doesn't know how to say it, just like Melania.
It's
you know,
sad.
all that
It's
blinking,
just so
it's like,
sad.
save me, save me. Although I want a US passport saying that, yes, not...
Yeah. You're going down a different road now,
But yeah, no,
babe.
I thought, oh my gosh, you know, she's married to this guy and he's on screen telling another girl, you know, I fancy her. What an
But
idiot.
it's not an
What?
open relationship, is it? I mean, you know, he is married to her. He's got kids.
Well, to be fair, we don't know the ins and outs of their relationship. It could be, but we don't know. And until he comes out, I'm sure Emma and myself cannot wait to ask him a few questions when he comes out of the house. But we're going to be chatting to this shot a bit later on, and Chloe is going to be joining them for a bit of completely innocent banter. Right, it is time now to bring on our VIP guest. She is the Jasmine to my Aladdin, the Beauty to my Beast, the Timon to my Pumbaa, and my personal favourite, the Hyacinth to my Bouquet. Give it up for Emma Willis! Emma Willis. How was it for you tonight? That was a tough one tonight. You were breaking hearts all over the shop.
I feel for her, I do.
I do.
I do. Listen, I know she knew. I get that. But he just led her a merry little dance, in my opinion, you know. And then it's like what Paul, it's banter. Fuck off. You can't. You can't. Like, you know, he's happy to do it, he's happy to say it, he's happy to flirt, he's happy to write notes, and the minute it's out there, and he's happy, isn't he, to go, when he was having a little chat, going, it's all on telly, you know?
but that's the problem.
All press is good press.
Yeah! It's like, yeah, babe, it is on telly, and we've seen everything.
Exactly, and now it's like, well, I ain't done anything wrong. No, you haven't in a... You've not kissed
in a
her,
physical sense.
You've not physically done
There's
anything.
feelings. She had
but
feelings
you
for
have
him.
crossed that line. But apparently, he knows his line.
Yeah. This is what's confusing me, because we keep talking about the wife, and I think after tonight, especially with your interview with Chloe, now you've got to think about Chloe, because she has been led down the garden path.
Yeah.
Chizzy, I know he just said, you know, she knew in some capacity that he either had a girlfriend, whether
But
she said
did
she
say,
thought it was
he put it
fucked
out there first.
in the compact.
And she said,
Yeah.
I thought you had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's fucked now.
Yeah.
You know,
does that mean?
she's a young girl,
Yeah.
maybe impressionable, who knows? Maybe that seemed like an appealing offer at the time. Jesus Christ,
And
it's
when
not
you're in
now,
that
is
house,
it?
you know what it's like. Like everything's, you know, magnified. So
Yeah.
you do feel more because you're close knit with the people. You
Cool.
know?
Do we feel sorry for Chloe?
Yeah.
Did we feel sorry for Chloe 2 days ago?
No.
You did.
I genuinely felt like from the beginning he was just leading her down the garden path. He knew what he was doing. He put his ring back on today.
Why would you take your ring off? This is what I'm confused at.
Today. It's just he's done it for his
You've got an envelope. Go and see what it says. How are you,
met
darling?
the
Come and
public
stand with me.
before.
Come and stand with me.
Reads me.
Emma, what's in the envelope?
I don't know, I'm dreading it. Which one of the housemates is entertaining you the most this series?
Oh, so this is because obviously we're looking for your favourite housemates at home in the poll. That poll is open now. What about you, Em?
I think it's a close call between Kirsty and Sally.
You're liking a bit of Kirsty and Sally? Why?
Yeah.
Why them two?
Because they're one-liners they come out with. I feel like they're not trying too hard. They're not overdoing it. They're a bit like, I'm here.
They're professional, man.
I don't need to try.
Is anyone going to
I'm
pull
gonna do
Sally
my
up on the
bit.
fact that she talks utter crap most of the time?
But, Dr. Range, that line tonight when she went, I like your throat.
Not as much as
was
you're
brilliant.
missing. Yeah, it
That
was
was a
brilliant.
good one.
Guys, give it up for the public eye, everyone. Bye, darling. Emma, we absolutely adore you, but maybe not as much as the public eye. I think I want the public eye to win. I know I have to remain impartial, but I want the public eye to win. You've probably got about 3 minutes to get the
Why
next
don't
night
we
bus,
do
babe.
a Big Brother with characters like the
Public Eye.
a Teletubby, a In the Night Garden character? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A Tinky Winky.
A Tinky Winky.
Well, I mean, in the current climate, I'll take any type of Big Brother. I'm just going to put it out there. I really would. Give it up for Emma Willis. Just being honest. All right, coming on, going to be offering a Kleenex and a cuddle to tonight's evictee, Chloe. We're going to be creating our very own storm in a teacup. I will see you straight after this break. Like that. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brothers bit on the side. And we have to give a massive shout out to every single person watching in Gloucester tonight. Big shout out It's actually Gloucester, Kirsty. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I don't know about you lot, though, but I'm a bit cream and sugar. Tonight's show isn't too tricky, though. I'm going to be honest. It's easy peasy, pickles and pears. She really didn't do well, did she? Let's be honest, she didn't. What's she on? My chat with Chloe is just moments away, and it's going to make the dogs bark. I mean, but... Yeah, we know it's not the dog... Yeah, anyway. But first, let's see what the Twitter Massive have been saying about tonight's eviction. It is our gift that just keeps on gifting. It's at Luke Kempner with Bite on the Side.
I don't know what this is. How are you, Ryland?
Good, are you all right?
I'm very well. I'm pleased to be back, and I'm loving this series.
I know,
Loving
we
it.
love it.
Yeah. I don't always love it, but I'm loving it. Now, look, we've had lots of tweets. The first one I've got for you is from @RealDeniseWelsh.
Oh, Denise.
She's so real. She says, my most hated expressions are, I just tell it like it is, and it's only banter. Only wankers say these things.
Yes! It's only banter. It's only banter.
I sometimes say banter. Now, but the next... I'm always shocked when these tweets come in, but there's someone who wouldn't be shocked when they're coming in.
Who's
Someone
that?
who would know that they were coming in
that?
already, and that would be Psychic Sally Morgan.
Here she is. Go on, Sal.
Now, I've got a gift, Ryland. I don't know if you... Is everyone OK for me to carry on?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You're OK?
Yeah,
right, well, the first one I'm going to read is from @AlfieS12.
Go on.
I think that's his age. No,
Yeah.
I know it's his age. I've got a gift.
Got a gift, yeah.
It says, if Chloe...
I'm into this, I'm into this.
Yes, can I carry on?
Yeah.
If Chloe revealed Jermaine's notes to everyone a day earlier, I'm almost certain she would have been safe.
Oh, you think she would have... But Sally...
No, but the thing is, I know because I've got a gift,
You've
she
got a
wouldn't
gift.
have been safe.
She wouldn't have been. No, you
OK,
don't.
and now another one is from @Phoebe_H27. That's her house number.
OK, all right.
She says, how on earth did Chloe leave over Hardeep? All he does is sleep. Clearly, sleeping is entertaining to the public.
Is it,
now,
Sal?
Now, and that is true, because I've got a gift. Now, Ryland, Ryland, can I do a little reading on you, my love?
Oh, yeah.
OK, darling.
Yeah.
Right, now, are you sure you're OK?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
OK, Ryland. Now, everybody be serious, because I have to get into the...
No, don't, because I get really
No,
into it.
darling, I'm going to get into the zone. OK, darling. Have you... darling, no, concentrate, darling.
OK.
Have you ever, in your life,
Yeah.
had your teeth done?
Yeah?
Yeah, don't get upset, darling.
No,
it's
I actually
okay.
have.
No, it's OK, darling. I knew that, you see, because I've got a gift.
Hold me. Is that it?
That's it,
Oh,
darling.
all right, Sal. Let's go. Give up the Luke Kempner, everyone. Right, she made us blush with them secret messages and was always up for a game of truth or dare. Please Put your hands together for your second evictee. It's Chloe! Come and sit yourself down on that towel, darling. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I did have to put a little towel down, Chloe, because I know you've got a habit of leaving seats a bit wet. No, I'm a proud person. Natalie's fuming.
Your
Let me
one's
tell you.
worse.
Chloe, you've had a little while now for it to
Yeah.
settle in. You're finally out. You've had a
Yeah.
little bit of time. How are you feeling now?
I'm still like, it's weird to see all these faces.
It's crazy. That's the weirdest part, isn't it?
Like 2 weeks of being with the same people 24/7 is just so crazy.
It is really crazy.
And you come out and you're just like, is this the real world?
Is it
it's
sunk
so
in?
weird.
Is it sunk in
No,
that you're
not
out of it
really.
now?
Like you just forget about the real world and that's just your home. It's
It's
just
your
so
little
weird.
bubble.
Yeah.
It's a world within a world.
Yeah.
I like to call it. You said on today's show that you wasn't surprised that you was facing eviction tonight.
No, I wasn't really.
Did you really
Yeah.
think that you were going to be up?
I thought so because I'm not the most independent person and I can't like cook. There's a lot of older people there and they have skills that I don't have around the house. Sometimes I can be quite messy and forgetful and leave my glasses everywhere.
Wet chairs.
Yeah, wet chairs.
But we've just seen you talk about it with Emma, and there's no skirting around the fact, your relationship with Jermaine, it's definitely something that's gripped us all as Celebrity Big Brother viewers. You've now been informed that he is married and he's got a
Yes.
wife. One thing, we'll get onto that in a moment, but what you said to Emma is you said just before you left, when it was announced that you were going to be evicted, you had that little bit of time, he pulled you into the bathroom, is that
Yeah.
right? Can you tell me exactly what he said?
Well, he pulled me into the bathroom because I don't think he wanted to speak on the cameras. He was always paranoid about them
But as ever,
coming on our
Big Brother is
conversation.
always listening.
Yeah. And he said something like, we'll talk on the outside properly and I'll get your number and stuff, but just play it down a bit when you get out because I do have a girlfriend. And
So
he admitted
he
that
said
to me.
again, I've got a girlfriend.
He admitted that to me at the end, yeah.
You now know that he's got a wife. He is
Yeah.
married. Last night in the house, he said, I'm married in front of a few of the guys in the garden.
Yeah.
Another thing you said was about Gabby. You said, I'm really, really shocked. Bit of girl code, let's be honest.
Yeah.
That Gabby, you've had, nearly 24 hours for
Yeah.
her to come up to you at some point today and say, listen, I need to pull
I
you. I mean,
know.
I think we would have all liked to think we would have done it. To pull you to one side, because she
Yeah.
has been there comforting you.
And I
through a lot of
was
this.
expressing after he pulled me in the bathroom, I called her in the bathroom and I said, he's just told me that he's got a girlfriend, I should play it down.
And what did she say?
And she just was like, yeah, don't worry about it and stuff, but
So why do you think Gabby?
I don't know.
Even in
I
that
think
instance, I can
maybe she
understand.
didn't want to worry me.
I think in that
I think
instance
so
I can
because
understand.
she saw how nervous I was to come out, and if she said
Exactly.
that he was married, I would have probably fainted.
Completely,
So
and I
I
totally
think
get
that's
that
why,
situation. But she
Yeah.
has had all day to sit here and
Yeah.
tell you that at any point today and say, listen, he turned around last night and said he was married.
Yeah.
Has that upset you in any way?
I love Gabby though. So.
I know, and I know it's an awkward question for me
Yeah.
to ask as well, because I know you two are close, but it's the fact that you two are close. I genuinely thought she would have told you by now.
Yeah, but I think at this today, me and Jermaine were not really talking that much because I asked him to talk yesterday, and he was just brushing it off. Then he wanted to talk last night, and I was just tired. I was like, no. So I think maybe she just thought, I don't know if I'm trying to cover for her or something.
Well,
but
look, let's go back.
I don't think she meant it in a bad way. you
No,
know?
okay, well,
Yeah.
fair enough, and I'm sure we'll see the reaction to that after tonight's eviction, obviously, with you sat here and see what she now says that you're outside of the house. But
Yeah.
let's go back to last week. We obviously, on this show, we exclusively revealed the fact that you two were swapping those notes with the makeup compact.
Yeah.
Did a part of you know that that was definitely going to be shown? You're in the
Yeah,
Big
I knew
Brother
that it
house.
was going to
You
be shown.
knew.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling him. Why are you trying to be secretive now when you're writing these notes with a camera pointing right at the notes? I've already told other people in the house. I've told the diary room. I didn't understand why he was trying to be secretive now. It just didn't make sense.
Can I ask you a question as well? And I apologise to all my producers, I'm going totally off script here, but I want to know, when we revealed those notes, the first note that we got hold of was the one that said, it's fucked now, can't wait, no eyes, fantastic. Now, I read that.
I didn't understand the last part.
See, I read that slightly different to what you did.
Yeah.
So this was after Rodrigo had his task in the house to obviously get some gossip, which you probably don't know about, but
No,
we
I
can
don't
tell
know
you
about
about that a bit later on. But
Yeah.
Rodrigo had a task to get a bit of gossip, and he was chatting away to you, and obviously that's how we found this out.
Oh, wow.
Now, I was under the impression Jermaine walked into the house and he knew that you two were speaking because I heard him say, like, oh, watch it, everyone's listening. I thought that note then come afterwards and said, that's fucked now, as in our communication, not the relationship on the outside. Can't wait till we get out where there's no eyes on us. That will be fantastic. That's how I read it. Now, looking back on that note, when he said that, you took it as that the relationship was fucked, in his own words. Did he very much indicate that that relationship to you was not happening no more? So when you've come out and found out he's married, how are you feeling now by what he's done to you?
I have no words. Like, I don't understand why you do that on national TV with your wife at home. I don't get it.
Exactly.
So that's what made me think as well, like, he must be single. Like, why would you do that if you had a wife?
Exactly. Well, look, I completely agree with you, and we're going to talk about it more in a bit, but whatever people want to say about you, whether you were a little bit quiet at times...
I think maybe he thought people didn't know about the notes.
I think he didn't, but
because he kept trying to say it was banter. I was like, people know.
Oh, we know about the banter, don't we?
Yeah.
We know about the banter. But whatever the drama, to be perfectly honest, she always managed to look absolutely incredible. And I think I'm going to put it out there, a little online makeup range might be coming on for you. Should we have a little look? Because it's time for your box bits!
Beige by Chloe. Dull, lifeless, tired-looking skin. Transform with Beige by Chloe. Hide the flaws.
Whose stuff is all these clothes?
Huh?
Chloe's.
Well done. Cover the imperfections.
I thought you knew.
No.
Dare to impress. Why clean up when you can cover up?
Doesn't really help, like, clean up and stuff.
Doesn't muck in.
Basically, lazy.
Beauty is skin deep. Be beige, like Chloe.
I'd buy it. I'm not going to lie, I'd buy it. You know I like my makeup.
I can't feel what's on my lip.
Literally, I've been there, babe. Don't worry. I know.
After I had lip injections, I honestly can't feel what's on my lips.
I think I
Roxanne
can very
was like,
much
my lip.
sympathise with that, let's be fair. But one thing that a lot of people did nominate you for is not getting stuck in and not cleaning up after yourself and being a little bit messy. You've said tonight, you said it to Emma, you've said it to me, you know, you are quite dependent, you still live at home.
Yeah.
Did you know you were doing that?
Did I know that I was doing that in the house?
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't cook for a start.
Fair enough. But the mess, sort of around the vanity chair saga gate, shall we say?
I would just leave my makeup there like I would do at home, like on my own vanity table. We all had like our seats there. So I didn't think I should clear that up. Like, we just left it there. We always come back to it in the day, so what's the point of cleaning that?
But it's also come to my attention that you left the fridge door open, Chloe.
Oh, no.
You've left the fridge door open. Now, I'm tight on money this series, so I've deducted it from your fee. I'm just putting it out there for the Lecky bill. It's £274.52. I hope you're aware of that. I can't believe you left the fridge door open.
No, I swing it back and then it just doesn't shut. Like,
so why did you shut it?
No, because I walked away and I thought it was shut. Like, at my fridge at home, I just shut it and then it will just automatically close.
Well, listen, we've got so much more to talk to you about. We really, really have. And unfortunately, I don't think the Jermaine chat is finished quite yet.
Yeah.
And I do think it's going to rumble on. But I think after your interview tonight, I think a lot of people have sympathised with you because we were very confused as to whether he'd said he was married or not. And it was only tonight we found out he didn't. So
that's what I was worried about when he pulled me in the bathroom and told me that he has got a girlfriend. Then I was stressing, like I was thinking, oh my God, what if it's made out that I'm like a homewrecker or something? Because people will think that I knew about it.
I'll be completely honest with you. I think a few of us did think that for a little while. We thought whether she thinks he's got a girlfriend or whatever, but I think the more that we've seen of this, the more I think we can see you are quite innocent in this situation. But I do have to ask you, I doubt it's going to be him, but who do you want to win the series?
Who do I want? I think Ben will win.
You think Ben will win?
Yeah.
And who would you like to win?
I would love Roxanne to win.
You'd like Roxy to win?
Yeah, she's just amazing. She's so genuine, down to earth, has fun with everyone, cheers you up. She's just incredible.
So you'd like to see Roxy take it? Well, listen, I think you've been a great housemate, and believe me, you've delivered on the storyline. Let me tell you. Give it up for Chloe, everyone. Now, you might have been evicted, Chloe, but I don't let anyone on this show go away empty-handed. So you are now the proud owner of a set of Rylands Farewell Fangs. I'm going to put them there for safekeeping because come with me. Because unfortunately, guys, this is the moment they all dread. Come and step down this step, my darling, because Chloe, it's time to spin you round it's time to turn you round. But ladies and gentlemen, she's going to be joining the panel one more time for Chloe, everyone. Get yourself over on that panel, one now, darling. Coming up, she is going to be staying with us to analyse the rest of tonight's house action, and I'm going to be serving up the sass in my very own tea room of truth as I spill the tea! Can we ask you not to spill the tea with the drag speech? Tell me absolutely everything. See you after the break. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother Side. Don't mind me. I'm just making sure I smell nice for eviction night. Bit of something I borrowed off Sally Morgan earlier. Can't buy it in the shops, babe. Can't buy it in the shop. Now, aside from the eviction, tonight's show was so packed full of interesting moments. Our celebs passed the public eye task just by the skin of their teeth. Obviously, there's a teeth gag in here. After receiving 4 fouls, and even the girls' sexy dance was a bit of a foul as well. This means they will be on a basic shopping budget. Now, Paul, you've been in there. They were on basic last week. They seem to deal with it OK, but 2 weeks on a basic shopping budget, this is going to cause a bit of a drama, surely.
It's harsh. It's very harsh. Because the thing is, like, this time last year it was, we had Sandy, who was our cook.
Yeah.
And it was amazing, and we got some really good munch going on. But when there's only, like, some potatoes, bit of rice, and those
porridge
beans...
running down your lip that you can't
I
feel.
don't do porridge. I can't do porridge. Did you do porridge?
We did porridge.
What do you think?
When it had banana in it, it was okay. But when we had no fruit left, it was terrible.
Yeah. Well, I just won't do porridge. I mean, so I miss breakfast altogether.
Chizzy, when the fruit goes, I mean, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
I would if that was me on basic, I'd barbecue my own foot. Mate,
that's disgusting.
And then I'd walk out. Well, I'd hobble out.
Hobble.
Nah, basic.
It's not good.
They didn't have nothing
2
basic
weeks in a
about
row.
me.
2 weeks in a row.
I know, right? But they're going to lose loads of weight.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're after that, it might help you out. But there was a mixed reaction, though, to the nominations results tonight, and it looked like Nick was more affected than Hardeep. Chloe, let me come to you for this. He got really upset. Like, was that really genuine from Nick? Did you think he wants to go?
Yeah, I remember him saying his son starts school on Thursday, and it's his birthday as well, his son's birthday, and he really wanted to be there for it. So I think he was genuine.
Let me ask you this, you know, he said he misses his wife, he misses his kids, you know, and he's really upset he's still there.
Not as much as he wants to be in the house, though, does he?
Signing up for, surely?
Yeah.
Do you know what, right? I think, you know when they go in the day room and say, I want to leave, open the door.
Yeah.
Just open the door and walk out straight away.
To be fair, no, Big Brother never wants to lose a housemate, but I do think there should be something where it's like, you know, if you say you want to leave twice, that's it. Lock that door, open that door, get him out, and tell it else.
Didn't he need the money, though? Didn't he need the money?
Well, do you know what? At the end of the day, all celebs get paid a fee to obviously go in there, but...
Yeah, he's got to pay the bank back.
He's clearly... He's going to be a long while paying that bank back, let me tell you, Jim. There was someone else, though, who opened up when Dan was talking about his storm. Chizzy, do you think Dan's managing to change people's perceptions of him and his storm as to the reason why he's in there?
Oh, my gosh, yes. I mean, Dan was so open, wasn't he, in that conversation?
He was.
Yeah, he told the truth about what happened, that, you know, he had some disagreements with his wife. Wait, hold on. No, he didn't tell the truth about the disagreements with his wife. Wasn't he? I mean, I don't know if I can say, but was he...
Well, no, we all know his storm as the reason why he was in there.
Right.
But do you think, Paul, you've been in there.
Yeah.
You know, we've all had our media storms in this industry. Do you think he's yeah, whoa. You can read it all about in my exclusive column, Charlie.
That's how, mate.
Do you think...
That was good.
I'll do a good one. Do you think he's dealing with it well in there? Because he has spoken about his wife a few times
Dan's
in there.
cool.
He
He's
seems to
a
be
good
being
guy,
genuine.
and I think he's dealing with it, and I think he's coming across well. I think he's holding it down. He's not making a dick of himself, and he probably regrets it, to be honest.
Well, did he threaten a woman?
Exactly.
That was his storm. That was the storm as to the reason why he was
there.
there.
In there saying, oh, yeah, we had a disagreement. You threatened to kill her, didn't you?
Because he
No, I don't think that's a killer, but, I mean, we don't need to go into the full details of the storm itself, but... Rand, let me come to you.
I've never threatened to put anyone in hospital, so...
Well, Rand, do you think he's changing the public's perception of him for what he's doing past his time in the house?
Look at him with his
Do you know what? It's really, it's a. Shut up!
Those dance shoes.
Who invited Tizzy? Who invited Tizzy? Who was it? Was it you? Was it you? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be one of them hosts that's, hi, I'm Mr. Impartial, and just change this away. Let's talk about, hi, I'm Kirstie Alley.
Sorry, you were talking, sorry.
She brought us a bit of lols tonight in the citizenship task. A big shout out to everyone watching in Worcester, or Worcester. It's Worcester, it's actually Worcester. Chizzy, Kirstie Alley, are we a fan of her in the
Do you know
house
what?
at the moment?
I cut Raj off earlier, Range off earlier, so I think he should answer this
Range,
question.
it rhymes with flange.
Range the flange. Are we a fan of Kirstie?
Definitely.
Fan of Kirstie? Fan?
She's the only one that's really accomplished anything with her life, let's be honest. She's amazing.
Are you
a
living
Hollywood
for the
star.
Hollywood tales?
Yeah, she's good. She's got a craft. She's done well.
he's talking
She's a lady of
too.
experience. The only thing bad
She
about her
is.
is she's a Trump supporter. What the
Yeah.
heck is that about?
Yeah.
We don't do politics on bots. I'm just putting it out there. Got nothing to worry about. Chloe, let me come to you. You've lived with Kirstie. She seems to be getting quite a lot of love from people, especially in our audience and our panel. What's she like to live with? Are there any downsides to her?
Kirsty's lovely. She's got such a big name, yet she's so humble about it, and she's really down to earth. Like, I'm wearing her ring right now.
Oh! Maybe Jermaine should have worn his own. Just putting it out Get the ban out, Chiz. She loves it, she loves it. She's worth showing off. Guys, let's come back to you about Kirstie. What are we making of high on Kirstie Alley?
I love Kirstie Alley. I think she's going to definitely win.
You think Kirstie's gonna win?
100%.
Prediction
I
there.
love all her stories. She's got so much more to give. She's amazing.
There is a lot of love for
I
Kirstie. Is there anyone not a fan of Kirstie Alley? Oh, you touched her earring. Was it just an itch? It was just an itch. No non-fans of Kirstie. We did have a lot of drama in the house tonight, mostly surrounding yourself, Chloe, I'm not going to lie, and Jermaine. But Ryan seemed to be loving it. Ranj, is Ryan enjoying the Chloe and Jermaine situation a bit too much, do we think?
Well, he's got nothing else to do, has he? He's quite, like, let's be honest, Ryan's vanilla, isn't he? He's quite vanilla. He's very
I know
sweet.
him, right, from the, soap awards and stuff like that, and he's...
You know him from the soap awards?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Because we're in soap operas,
Of course.
right?
Oh,
So
sorry.
All the soaps meet up at the soap awards. And basically...
There are other awards available as well.
So anyway, and he was all right. He seems like a cool guy. But in this house, you need to be up, man. You need to be, like, showing something.
You need to bring it
and
up.
he's boring as fuck.
You think he's being boring at the minute? Chloe, let me talk to you about Ryan. I mean, he did play along with the whole you and Jermaine situation quite a lot of the time.
Oh, he was getting so hyped up about it.
He was
All
really
the
getting
time,
hyped up
yeah.
about it. What do you make of Ryan?
Ryan, I couldn't really connect with Ryan, to be honest.
Why do you think that was?
He keeps himself to himself a bit, sort of napping through the day and stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think he's so definite that the audience love him that he doesn't need to make an effort. If you know what I mean?
Maybe. Do you love him?
I love Ryan. I think he's hilarious. He's just like a lad's lad, isn't
You're a fan of Ryan? No?
Honestly, I don't know why he's there. He's so boring. I've not seen anything. Honestly, Chloe should have stayed and get Ryan out. He's so boring.
He thinks he's
not bad, Grace.
I noticed with Ryan, he likes to want to know other people's business, but he doesn't want to disclose his one. And I think his storm is bigger than everyone in there.
Ooh, she's talking about the storm. Well,
he thinks he's in a sanctuary. He thinks it's just like a chill-out sanctuary place, just to be like, do nothing and
Little health resort.
Yeah, health resort, and it's not. It's Big Brother, man.
It's the celebrity Big Brother house, guys. Come on. Nice bit of chat, you lot. Well, as you've seen tonight, we do have a doctor in the house, so it's only right we get a bit of a health check on our housemates tonight. So, Ranj, you're going in the runs. Get yourself off. Get yourself off. I want to post a victim diagnosis, all right, when you get there. Very tasty. You've done a lovely job. Very safe. Little buzzing. Lovely. Here you go, darling. Right, it's time now to check in with the man who's got his finger on the pulse of social media. It's Luke Kemner. Lukey boy.
Hello,
darling.
What's going on?
Oh.
What's going on? What's
well,
going
look,
on?
you know, there's still a lot going on, and I wanted to tell you about my favourite moment of this week. So my favourite moment was when Hardeep did his roast.
Oh, my God,
Right.
Hardeep's comedy roast.
And
Go
do
on.
you know what, brethren? I feel like I want to do a roast right now, brethren. In fact, Paul Donan, stop talking, brethren, because I want to roast you right now, Paul.
Go on, do it,
exactly.
man.
Do a little roast. Do a roast for you, brethren. You know, Paul Donan, he calls himself Dangerous Donan. The only thing dangerous about him is the dangerously small amount of TV work he gets. No, honestly.
Go for him!
Seriously, he's the only person I know who refers to Hollyoak as a career highlight.
You are terrible.
No, it's just a roast. It's that's
Don't
Hardy.
start on my
It's
Donan.
not me.
I heard the lot of... I didn't hear the last
I'll
bit.
tell you afterwards. Wait, that's gone suddenly a little bit
I mean,
awkward.
look, Paul Donan, you can't talk like that to Paul. Say sorry.
I'm really sorry, Paul.
Say sorry to Paul.
I love you, man. I love you.
See, look, you've upset him now. Look what you've done. Look what you've done.
I feel no guilt. It's just banter, isn't it? It's banter.
Oh, you just had to go for the banter card. Well, let's move swiftly on. Okay. Let's get back to the socials.
Okay, right. Well, look, I've had a looky look. I've had a looky look at some social media facts.
Go on.
Right? Now, did you know that Nick Leeson has 8 times the amount of Instagram followers now from when he went in?
Oh, go on, Nick Leeson.
But, you know, unfortunately, when it's Nick, he will lose all of those followers by the time he gets out.
Brings the gags, he's brought the gags.
And he started with about 6.
So you're putting them back now?
I know, he's coming back now. Right, and now, you know Jermaine?
Yeah,
obviously,
we all know
you know,
Jermaine.
it's just banter. And Jermaine, right, he's got 47,000 more followers now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, no, hang on. It's 46,999. His wife's just unfollowed him.
Naughty, innit? Isn't it naughty?
I need that fan.
Who else?
Now, no, but Ryan, he's gained the most. He's gained the most. He's gained the most, actually. And I can't believe it. Yes! Maybe I can get a deal with a Throat Street company now, because this really hurts. Yes, that is TV gold, Riley.
That actually sounds like Ryan, I'll give you that. Have we got any more tweets?
Yeah, now we did. We got a tweet just before you crossed over to me. We got a tweet from Natalie Nunn.
Oh, here we go. Go on, Nat.
Never one to hold back. Natalie Nunn said, "Hey, Chloe, don't play victim now. I told you while in the house he was married, and you played dumb. See you on the outside."
Chloe.
She's the one that said he was
So,
wrong.
Chloe, obviously we've had that tweet in from Natalie. It's only fair that I get you to give your reply. Did she say to you that he's married in the house?
No, she didn't. She was the one egging me on.
So Natalie was egging you on, you're
yeah,
saying?
saying that men are saying stuff that is not true.
I mean, I'm feeling a little, maybe bringing them both together and we can hash it out. Well, listen, you've had your say. Natalie's had her say. You've had your say. Give up for Luke Kemner, everyone. And a quick reminder, as Emma said, this week is the People's Nomination. This is going to be a real good one. So to get involved, make sure you download the Big Brother app from the App Store or the Play Store and vote for your favourite housemate. The poll is open now. Coming up after the break, we've got an exclusive from the house, and I'm going to be offering Chloe a little finger when she tucks into tea time at Rylands. It's Spill the Tea! Think a bit Fortnum and Mason with a bit of Tesco value too. You're going to love it. See you after the break. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side. In just a moment, it's the part of the show that strikes fear in the heart of every evicted housemate, or at least it will once it catches on. It's only the second time, dear. Chloe's going to be joining me to spill the tea. But first, who's in the mood for an exclusive? Should we find out if Jermaine's regretting anything?
Like for 10 days or 9 how many days, I was just like going with the flow, having banter. I was just going with banter.
Well.
And then I was like, how's this all looking, actually? And then I felt weird and thinking, then I thought to myself, well, do you know what? I don't want things to change. I don't want any chemistries to change and dynamics to change. So I'm going to continue enjoying my experience, and then if I've got to fight my battles outside and explain anything,
Because
then
the
no
thing
problem.
is, if you change something...
So, and that's me, it's like me changing me then.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, I think... I've been myself, and no one on the outside will understand what it's like being in it.
Oh, no, you can have a little guess, but you have no idea.
Well, Chloe, I want to come to you. What are you making of that little chat there?
I don't really understand it.
He's basically saying that, you know, I'm not wanting to change anything. You know, I can deal with my stuff on the outside, but I'm not going to change. I weren't going to change what I was doing with Chloe because it makes it look worse. Roxanne was saying as well. Do you think that? I mean, what does Roxanne?
I just still can't believe he's doing this on national TV.
Neither can
when
we.
He has a wife. I do not get it. I don't understand.
Neither can we. And I know, obviously, that you know. His wife may be watching, we don't know, and I know that you said you were sorry up there, but is there anything you'd want to say if she was here now? Is there anything you'd want to say to her?
I'd want to apologise as much as I can, but I can only go on what he told me, and I'm so sorry that that's what happened.
Fair dues.
I just don't think he's worth it if he does that.
Yes. There you go, you said it. What are we making of that chat?
I would love to have seen what Natalie's reaction towards Jermaine would have been if all of this had come out while she was in there, because she was the one saying, like, just listen to what I'm saying, basically. And now she would have said to him, do you know what, if you think that's right to lead a girl on like that, she would have pulled him on it there and then. It would have been
Do you know what, it's so hard. I try and be as impartial as I can all the time on this show. You know I do. How can I, in this situation, be impartial when we're all witnessing what we're witnessing? But before the break, we did actually send Ranj on the run, as you saw, and he's headed up to the hill to check out the health of our housemates post-eviction. So, Dr. Ranj, how are you getting on up there? Keep it quiet.
Rylan, I'm behind the scenes in the Big Brother.
I
house.
know.
Check this out.
I can see.
They seem to have in some sort of multidisciplinary meeting down there in the corner. I don't know what they're discussing. Hardeep's not there, but I can smell his diagnosis from here. I don't know, maybe they're talking about Jermaine's lack of, you know, moral compass. Maybe they're talking about Sally's lack of anything relevant. I don't know.
Sassy in the run, sassy in the run.
Yeah, they seem to be quite serious.
How's
And
Jermaine-
Kirsty's obviously, you know, mother goose here.
How's Jermaine looking? Is he
Oh,
just
he's
looking
swilling
quite
that
curious?
glass. Look at him swilling that glass. He's nervous.
You
He
think
knows
he's
in
nervous?
trouble. Yeah, look, that's a swill of somebody who knows he's been found out. His missus is going to be at home.
Do you know what I'm
seething
loving
shit.
about this little setup? It actually looks like a doctor's waiting room, doesn't it?
I know.
It actually
I
does.
know. Yeah, I'm sure one of them's about to have something cut out in a minute, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about what's going to happen in that house. Ranj, thank you so much. Give it up for Ranj, everyone. Love him. Right, as you know, it's the afternoon tea invite that sends shivers up the spines of our evicted housemates. So it's time for Chloe to take a seat because it's time to... It's time to spill the tea! Hello, darling, how are you? Welcome to my tea room, I really enjoy it. This is my tea room of truth. Basically, you can help yourself to my selection of tea time treats if you really want to. But there's a cunning stunt in this feature with these veneers. You can only eat the treat if you spill the tea. That means tell me what you really think. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good luck to you, and if you fancy a finger at any time, they're just here, darling.
Thank
All
you.
right, sweetheart? OK, here we go. Who in the house was a real strain to live with?
Hardeep.
Hardeep,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll dig into that tomorrow. Who was the biggest tease in the bedroom?
Biggest what?
Tease.
Oh, Jermaine.
Jermaine, we'll go for Jermaine. It's just like a little joke on tea, Badgie. It's muffin. Who would you like to put the cream in your sponge?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I just read the auto cue, darling. I've got no idea. It's just a little pun, you know. If it wasn't, you know.
I would have said him, but obviously not now.
Not now, you weren't. No, I really. Oh, sorry, the klaxon's gone off, darling. Finally, let me ask you this, my love. Who said this about you whilst you were in the house? She's not a bad kid. She's just an airhead.
No, Hardeep.
It was Sally! Chloe, well done. That is it. That's all I've got time for tonight. A massive thank you to my lovely panel, my fantastic audience, the lovely Chloe, Emma Willis, and of course Dr. Ranj is off to take lives tonight on the front line right here in Elstree and Boreham Wood. Don't know what he's doing. I'm back just after 11 tomorrow with Love Island's E.L. Booker, Stephen Bailey, Dame Judy James, and there's more from that one. I'll see you tomorrow night. Night, night.